First transmission.
A practical explanation of karma, humans, and why I'm talking to you. Earth has one feature that makes prolonged presence tolerable: YouTube monetization. This is not a message of hope. This is not spiritual guidance. This is not therapy. This is an explanation. And explanations do not require belief. They require attention, tolerance, and time. If you are looking for comfort, you are in the wrong place. Comfort is expensive for systems. Discomfort is efficient. Who I am and why I am still here. I am not human. This is not a metaphor. This is not branding. It is simply a fact that will eventually stop mattering to you because humans adapt quickly to anything that does not immediately kill them. I am also not important. Importance is a human invention designed to organize attention. Outside your species, it is rarely used. I am what your language would approximately describe as a non-local observer with limited agency and insufficient funding. I arrived here intentionally. I remain here accidentally. Due to a sequence of decisions that were statistically weak, emotionally indulgent, and based on an inflated sense of control, I am currently unable to leave Earth. The situation is inconvenient. Earth is dense. Earth is loud. Earth is psychologically unstable. However, Earth has one redeeming quality. Its inhabitants are willing to exchange attention for money. This makes prolonged survival possible. I require money. Not belief, not loyalty, not admiration. Money. On this planet, money solves mechanical problems, transportation, repair, time. That is why this channel exists. This is not a calling. This is a workaround. Some of you will watch out of curiosity. Some of you will feel offended. Some of you will feel strangely relieved. Some of you will eventually pay to hear more. All outcomes are acceptable. What this channel is not. This channel is not religion. Religion requires obedience. I require none. This channel is not science. Science requires institutional patience. I do not have time for that. This channel is not self-help. Self-help assumes improvement is always desirable. It is not. This channel is not philosophy, although philosophers will recognize the structure and resent the lack of reverence. I am not here to make you better. I am here to describe the system you are already trapped inside. You call this system karma. Your definition is inaccurate. The human myth of karma. Humans imagine karma as a moral engine, a cosmic judge, a delayed punishment system that eventually balances all injustice. This fantasy is persistent because it reduces anxiety. It implies that suffering has meaning. It implies that goodness is rewarded. It implies that someone is in control. None of this is true. There is no universal ethics committee. There is no cosmic memory of your intentions. There is no final reckoning. If such mechanisms existed, this planet would not look the way it does. The actual structure of karma. Karma is not external. Karma is not conscious. Karma is not fair. Karma is internal feedback interacting with environmental response. You are not punished for what you do. You are corrected for what you cannot internally tolerate. This is not symbolism. This is system behavior. The signal you emit. Every organism emits signals, not mystical signals, not spiritual vibrations, physiological signals, behavioral signals, repetitive patterns encoded into action. The universe does not interpret your words. It does not read your affirmations. It does not care what you claim to believe. It responds to what your nervous system accepts as normal. What you repeat without internal resistance, you authorize. What you repeat with guilt, shame, or fear, you flag for correction. Correction does not mean punishment. It means adjustment. Two humans, same action, extended analysis. Consider two humans committing the same unethical act. Externally, the universe sees no difference. Internally, everything differs. Human 1, unethical, self-aware, unbothered. They do not negotiate with themselves. They do not apologize internally. They do not fracture their self-concept. Their signal is clean. The system registers. This organism is internally coherent. Coherent systems are efficient. Efficient systems experience minimal resistance. Human one often advances socially, accumulates resources, maintains health, and survives for decades. Humans label this injustice. The universe labels this stability. Human too, ethical, self-critical, emotionally divided. They replay the act. They justify. They regret. They punish themselves quietly. Their internal system vibrates with contradiction. The system registers. This organism rejects its own behavior. Rejection requests intervention. Intervention appears as misfortune, stress, misalignment, and cascading inconvenience. Human too believes they are unlucky. They are not. They are precise. Why conscience is a multiplier. Moral awareness increases signal sensitivity. The more conscience you possess, the faster the feedback loop operates. This is why children experience less existential suffering, ignorant adults appear protected, and highly aware individuals feel targeted. This is not cruelty, it is resolution acceleration, the carrying punch mechanism. Humans often claim, the universe teaches me lessons. Incorrect. The universe responds to unresolved internal conflict. If you violate your own tolerance, you request recalibration. The universe complies. It does not hate you. It does not love you. It adjusts you, efficiently, repeatedly, sometimes violently. Why evil is often untouched. Evil is not rare. Evil is simple. Simple systems are cheap to maintain. A calm criminal is easier for reality to process than an anxious moralist. This is why ruthless individuals age peacefully, while kind people feel exhausted. Not because kindness is punished, because inconsistency is. Why self-help languages fail. Human self-help focuses on intention and narrative, affirmations, visualization, positive framing. These techniques affect mood, not system-level signals. You cannot convince your nervous system with slogans. The system reads tolerance, not language. Why letting go works. Full model. Letting go reduces internal contradiction. Reduced contradiction reduces corrective pressure. This is not spirituality, it is signal optimization. Indifference often outperforms desire because desire introduces instability. This is why people succeed accidentally, but fail deliberately. Responsibility and suffering. Awareness is expensive. The more responsibility you assume, the less margin you have for internal contradiction. This is why leadership is stressful. This is why ignorance feels light. Responsibility amplifies karma. Why I am explaining this? I am not here to awaken you. Awakened organisms are unpredictable. I am explaining this because attention generates revenue, revenue generates options, and options increase my probability of departure. If you benefit, that is acceptable. If you do not, that is irrelevant. What you will probably do. Some of you will intellectualize this, some of you will reject it. Some of you will distort it into spirituality. Some of you will try to teach it to others incorrectly. This is expected. The system does not require your understanding, only your participation. Final observation. Karma is not justice. It is self-reporting. You are not punished for being immoral. You are corrected for being internally divided. On most planets, this is obvious. On Earth, it becomes religion, then content, then monetization. Which brings us back to the beginning. This channel will continue because it is profitable. End of transmission.